Hi, welcome to Curious Bricks. Today we're going to talk about Unity Software, ticker symbol U, Q4 2020 earnings report. The company's earnings call was hosted on February 4th, 2021. Before we dive into the financial details, let's take a quick look at some key statistics. As of February 12, 2021, Unity's share price was $126 and its market cap stands at $34.4 billion. Neither the trading price-earning ratio nor forward dividend is available, as the company is still not profitable and does not pay out dividends. As of January 15th, the short interest of total floating shares was only 2.6%. Now let's take a look at their latest quarterly financials. We will start with the income statement. In Q4 2020, Unity reported total revenue of $220 million, which had a 39% growth year over year. Operate Solutions had another strong quarter, but the Strategic Partnerships segment reported a lower revenue due to the lumpy nature of this part of the business. Gross margin maintained at 76% from Q3. Operating expenses continue to increase with rapid pace to support overall business growth. In summary, Unity reported total operating loss of $80 million. Now moving to the balance sheet, Unity did not have much change from their position in Q3. The company converted close to $500 million of cash into marketable securities. Overall, Unity's liquidity looks quite healthy. In this quarter, the management provided some business highlights. 5 billion plus downloads per month of apps built on Unity. Monthly active end users, or MAUs, increased from 2.5 billion to 2.7 billion in Q4. The management reiterated their goal of delivering 30% annual revenue growth over the long run. During the earnings call, the management also addressed the impact of two major events. COVID-19 had a favorable impact to the business in 2020, boosted $25 million revenue, or 3% of 2020 revenue, while Apple's new ADBE rule would bring a revenue reduction of $30 million, or 3% of revenue in 2021. Lastly, the management provided the guidance of both fiscal year 2021 and Q1. For fiscal year 2021, revenue is expected in the range of $950 million to $970 million, or 23 to 26% growth, and non-GAAP operating loss is expected at $90 to $105 million, or 9 to 11% of total revenue. During the Q&A session, one analyst asked about the recent launch failure of Cyberpunk 2077. The management commented that utilizing bespoke engines would generate negative ROI for most companies. It is expensive and it is challenging to bring to different platforms. Unity's market share across all platforms has been rising in recent years and in recent quarters. More publishers and developers are coming to realize the power of Unity. One analyst inquired about the value proposition of the new game growth program for indie developers. The management believes this is a win-win model for a select group of their customers because the game growth program lets them focus on building great games, and Unity helps them succeed on the monetization front with an enhanced revenue share model. One analyst was also interested in learning the progress made on a couple of high-profile projects mentioned in the past, Netcode and DOTS. Both projects are very important innovations at Unity, but they take a different form. Netcode is the code that a developer needs to bring multiple players in the same instance of the game. Depending on the end application, developers need different types of netcode or different specific executions. Unity already put some new netcode product in the market, but will add a lot to it in 2021. DOS is a very different thing. DOS is the data-oriented technology stack. Where there are multiple objects in the game, the program is bound by how much content can go through individual core and GPU. DOS can offload some of the work in the gaming program, so users can get all the performance without having to work for it. Unity intends to introduce easy-to-use DOS in the next 2 to 3 years. Lastly, one analyst asked about the future perspective of the XR market. The management responded that XR is still at an early stage. The consumers need to get an easy-to-use hardware and affordable price point. Facebook did a great job with Oculus Quest 2, and they had 60 games generating over $1 million revenue. But in order to bring XR to the next level, it has to be multiple hundreds of millions of revenue to create a healthy ecosystem. Now let's take a look at Unity's stock performance before and after the earnings call. Unity reported revenue of $220.3 million, beat analyst expectation of $204.2 million, and its adjusted EPS of 10 cents loss also beat the consensus of 14 cents loss. However, the market had a quite negative reaction on the following trading day due to the lower than expected revenue growth guidance for 2021. Lastly, here is the latest summary of analyst ratings of the company. As of January, there were 11 analysts covering Unity. Roughly half of the analysts gave the rating of buy and strong buy, while the other half gave the rating of hold and underperform. If you are interested in knowing more about this company, I recommend you conduct further analysis of the company's public filings. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel.